Lance McCurley, do you have a question?
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's something that you guys feel like you guys can clean up from the last game? I know you guys had a lot of turnovers and some inconsistencies in the 3-point shooting. Is that something you guys have been emphasizing on this week?
Yeah, absolutely. We always put up a lot of shots every day in practice because we want to increase our percentage that we have from the previous year. And just like you said too, we want to clean up on them turnovers. We have a lot of vision and places we want the ball to go. And you see how we want to throw the ball up to full court with that. If it's either me or another big man or big guy running the court, so we have a lot of like a vision of where we want our passes to go. So now it's just about making the right read and completing those passes.
Up next, let's have Jed May and then Ryan Curley.
Hey, Andrew. Kind of a two-part question. One, you're only listed on the roster at 6'6", but it seems like you play a lot bigger than that. Sort of what goes into, I guess, playing bigger than your size? And two, just when you look at this group of big guys as a whole, how well do you think, you, Tumani, PJ, those guys, how well do you think y'all complement each other on the court?
Well, in terms of me, I always try to use my strength and however coach and the coaching staff sees me fit, try to play to the best of my ability. A lot of time in my career, I always had a big body, so I've never feared from being down there or using my strength and my ability. And I feel like me, Tumani, and PJ, we're a good bunch where we can use our athleticism and P's range from three can really upset like those bigger guys. And with that, we have an advantage of always consistently running the floor at a high pace throughout the game. So and that's the pace we want to play at. So I think with those three colors of P's, shooting ability, Tumani's athleticism, and my strength, and our consistency to run, can pose a threat.
Hey, Andrew, now that you've been on the team, you guys have gotten a few games under your belt. What do you think are the greatest strengths on offense and defense?
I really think our pace can kind of speak for offensive and defensive. We always want to play with like a high motor, and a lot of our guys are engaged, and we go hard every single practice. We never take one day off or take a play light off because to have that mentality to play at that pace, like you have to do it both on the offensive and defensive end. So we kind of take pride of trying to get that stop to push it out on that break to get an easy bucket, a layup or something, rather than run the offense to get a tough layup or a three.
Up next, we're going to have Chip Towers and then Mike Griffith.
Yeah, and at the risk of being redundant here, I think it all got us attention at 170 points or whatever it was in their game. Do you expect this to be, because you guys like to go fast too, just a track meet, or do you try to slow them down? And you guys showed this past week that you can also win at a more deliberate pace.
Right. I would say our key focus is really running back down the court, because Samford loves to throw it ahead off misses, off free throws. They're a fast break team. Is really good. So we have to be really aware for the shooters, and also playing the shooters the correct way, having our hands up, not being and having that discipline throughout the whole game to be have active hands to make shots more difficult, because Samford is not a team that shies away from shooting the three, guarded or unguarded. So we're obviously our pace is designed to wear out teams. So hopefully we can speed up them shots and take some confidence away.
You mentioned you were trying to improve your 3-point shooting. What would be an acceptable 3-point shooting percentage? What's the goal for the team?
I'm pretty sure last year we were around 32% from three. So obviously any increase from that, I obviously wasn't here last year, but we always make it a staple, and Coach Green has made it a staple that we have to take threes within the offense. We can't hunt threes and let it come to us. Emphasizing the footwork going into our shots. So the preparation is there. So I'll definitely would say 35% or higher.
All right, thanks so much, Andrew.